Howdy, folks, and welcome back to another episode
if you don't mind.
of Contradiction with Special Agent Mick Cheddar. Like I said, in the last episode, I'm just gonna do stuff with him, this guy, Paul, because I feel like we learned a lot of stuff, and
when did Ryan begin to suffer?
I don't know.
From
I feel like we haven't
Ryan
spoken to him in a
doesn't
while.
suffer from arthritis.
What?
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort.
Ah.
He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
So it is purely used for the course then? It's not kept up there, just out of the way. It is, yeah, okay, good. That's fine. Meh.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner sort who
Prisoner?
does our
did you say?
IT. Large guy. No manners.
I don't really care about this, but let's get it cleared off.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
Okay, cool, fine, no worries. Simon stolen laptop.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
Oh, no, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
So you do have security now. Interesting.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room.
Is it?
Where the students can reflect on themselves,
And the
literally.
amount of morphine they're
And what about
taking?
the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
You are very cagey. Unfortunately, I don't think he's actually... I don't know. I got no idea now at this stage. I'm like... Part of me really thinks it's him or his... Hi? What's that? What's that? Let's go to the... One second, we'll go to the other greenhouse real quick. This one. Go into the large greenhouse. Investigate.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Naughty, naughty. Very naughty. Okay, mate, your shoes are going to be a bit ruined, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so let's go talk to James and we can get that one cleared out.
Ask about a few more things, please.
So, let's see. Arthritis, don't need to ask about. Prescription, don't need to ask about. I don't really care about that. I don't think it's going to matter.
Recognise this at all?
Bless him.
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Look at the shifty eyes.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Okay. So it's on laptop, Atlas mirror room, box poppy seeds.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Ah ha ha!
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
Right
So
there.
what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Uh-huh.
Sure about that.
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
I don't.
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
Right.
You just thought you'd have a look. No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found.
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Then prove it.
Let's hope not.
Are you gonna back yourself up there at all, mate? I don't know. I feel like. Where is it? I know we had the plant scientist thing, but he said he hadn't actually finished his course, didn't he? I can't use the same one twice. Okay. Well, I can't use it anymore. All right. So there's nothing else I can do with him.
That's it for now.
Okay, fine. Then let's go. Let's go chat to Bex. I don't think there's anything here with Bex, to be fair. But let's just push the button and see what happens.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Ask about the mirror room.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't think so. Box poppy seeds.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Okay, fine. Just something about you. I thought you'd know something there, but there's not really anything I can contradict between what I know about you. Let's try going up to see Simon then. I feel like Emma's one is
A few more
done.
questions, please.
I feel like Emma is very upset by a lot of stuff, but I don't think Emma is
Strange
the killer.
question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Okay. No worries. So then let's go talk to
Thank
Simon.
you. Probably be back later.
Opium. You talked about that. We've talked about that. But
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium?
yes.
No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
Right.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk
I
it,
would.
did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
So you're allergic to opium. But that doesn't make sense. Because the morphine has opium in it. Right? How do I link this together? That one. I can't even see that for a second. Sorry. Glasses, shine, and everything. Yeah, the morphine's got opiates.
You
Opium.
and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
Right.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
Okay.
You mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like that. It's completely
drug mule.
consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Yeah.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
It's very neat.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
So, we know who we're going to talk to next, right? Ryan. Because this is... This is so strange. Maybe it's not it's manslaughter, maybe, I don't know. But I don't know, I don't know enough. I don't know enough to,
ask you a couple more things, please.
have any idea really what's going on.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you take the piss way too much to be a proper suspect, I don't know.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive
Right.
to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Aha. This is more of that manipulative shit coming out of you, isn't it? Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. What about the aptitude test? Okay, I can't answer. These openness does work. I'm missing something. Missing, yeah. That one?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm missing something. Okay. Let's go check the woods. Because we normally find something odd in the woods.
Just keep pushing.
You having a baby?
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing! You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out, Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay,
Right, you dickhead.
Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
That was strange.
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
How'd you know that, Ryan?
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Yeah. Dude, that was... Okay. Okay, I'm not... I'll be really honest with you guys. When I saw that, and then you talk about pain flushing, the first thing that went into my head was, I wonder how much I could do. Like... I don't know. Probably not a good reaction to think of for that, but... Ryan's keys though. So if I check his car... yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure this is not... Is this allowed? Without any, like, signed...
Bingo. Well, Ryan.
500 quid.
Have you been up to?
Nah.
Be very interested
Kate
to see
Vine.
how he explains this one.
Ooh. Dude, just slam it. The beeper would have sounded off, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay. So... That's probably the bit I needed, right? What was actually on the thing? 500k, an envelope containing a check for 500 intended for Kate was found in Ryan's car. Doesn't say for what though, does it? I wonder if it's a bribe though to do the test.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all.
For what?
Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Now this though, this is what I was looking for, right? Coerced or bribed in any way. Oh, okay, fine. Okay. Maybe. Oh, wait, he said incentive. Right? Is that something I can use? Yeah, money is an incentive. There you go.
So,
Man, you suck at this.
students aren't coerced or bribed
You know how
in
many
any
times
way,
I've caught you out in contradictions?
except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
What I don't get, right, is how much are these people paying for the course, though? If you can afford to give them an incentive of £500, how much was the bloody course? It's only, what, 5 months? So... But you said... Wait a second. Aren't tested. So is this going to be in the same one as this? Yes. Yes, yes, baby.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate
You're
was
spilling a drink
in the
there, buddy.
running to be prime candidate.
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
You were. I think I pushed his buttons a little bit.
And still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Right. We're going to end the episode there. We have one more to go, apparently. That was very cool. He is going nuts. The only thing I would say at that end scene is it sounded like that cup was plastic when it went down the mantelpiece. But this is great. I mean, I get no idea. I mean, not everyone is a suspect anymore. James is free. Emma's free. Do you like Bex is an accomplice in the morphine testing, but that's it. I don't know. Simon, maybe. I mean, he is Jimmy. He is Jimmy. There is always a streak of violence when you're Jimmy. I don't know. Come back. The final episode next time on Contradiction with Big CheeZ and fun times ahead. Have a great day, guys. Stay happy, stay positive, stay cheesy, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.